Why is it that I can stay up to 4 a.m. with absolutely no problem, but waking up at 5 a.m. feels like actual torture? Make it make sense. It's no surprise that I'm a night owl. I've always been able to focus at night. Midnight hits and suddenly I'm creative, I'm alert, I'm ready to reorganize my entire life. But staying up to 4 a.m., it's not good for my health. It's not good for productivity long term. And it's definitely not sustainable as a mom and as a solo entrepreneur. So I did what every productivity YouTube video tells you to do. I tried to wake up at 5 a.m. So I need to fix my sleep schedule. And I thought, what better way than to shock my body into a 5 a.m. start? And I've tried this before. It's never gone well. And this time, well, not much different. Here, my cue for the tired footage, the dark room, and me questioning my life choices. But to understand why I did this to myself, let me tell you how I got here. If you're anywhere near the productivity space, you've seen it. Wake up at 5 a.m. It will change your life. It's elite. CEOs do it. And honestly, I get the appeal. The promise is two things. One, uninterrupted time, so time where you can do deep focus work. And two, consistency. Better sleep and structure. And especially if you have kids, those early hours are your only quiet hours. That part I understand too well. But the real question is waking up at 5 a.m. actually a productivity hack? What I figured out is, it depends on you. And when I say you, I mean literal biology of you. Some people are genetically wired to be night owls, some early birds. Most of us, though, I feel like fall in the middle, which is probably why 7 or 8 a.m. feels reasonable. Or in my case, 9 or 10. 11 is a little too late. That feels like the whole day is gone and then you wake up and everything's closing in like a few hours. It's sad. Here's my honest advice. Don't force the 5 a.m. if it's not working. Sometimes early is just too early. For me, 5 a.m. is absolutely too early. I'll tell you that right now. Way too early. I could comfortably do 6 or 7. But 5 a.m.? It's still dark outside for the most part. My body doesn't like that. I need light to wake up and be happy. I know, wild, right? For someone that works in a little cave. Which is also probably why I was so miserable during my corporate years. Something about working in a windowless cubicle, not very fun. But there's actually science behind that. That morning light exposure tells your brain like it's time to be alert, time to wake up. So without it, you're me. You're confused, you're grumpy. In a cubicle, sad, alone. So really, how did it go, right? This whole video is about waking up at 5 a.m. Awfully. It went awfully. Day one, I woke up maybe a little late, but we're going to count it as close enough to 5 a.m. It might not have actually been 5, closer to 6, but my body felt like it was 5, so I'm counting that. I was tired, but I wasn't dead. I felt productive. I got things done. I even felt proud of myself in the moment. I was also aggressively looking for nap opportunities during the day, which I found funny. But let me tell you, afternoon naps, best. But then day 2 hit, and it hit weird. I couldn't sleep well. My stomach started being weird. I was up at 3 a.m. hurling. Yeah. Then again at 9. And for a second, I thought, is this morning sickness? Am I pregnant? No, I'm not. Sorry. Let's wipe that clean. Not. My body just was all out of whack. And I think my brain knew that I had to be up again early the next day and just did not like that. My body was just misaligned. And you know that feeling when everything internally just kind of feels off? Yeah, that. I can't say 100% that the early wake up caused it. Right? Maybe it was something I ate. Maybe it's just my body shutting down and doing weird things. Who knows? But I can say that it definitely didn't help. That day was survival mode. Just keep myself alive, keep the kid alive, sleep whenever I could. And from there, I just had to take a few days to reset because I just couldn't function. And then I tried again. So after about a week of experimenting, here's what I realized. I actually do enjoy earlier mornings, just not 5 a.m. or like 6 or 7. And honestly, that shift alone has been huge. So can I technically call this a 5 a.m. transformation video type thing? Not really. It's more like I tried 5 a.m. and then negotiated down to something more sustainable for me. And that's probably the more realistic version of productivity anyways. I will say that I do go home on the weekdays some days, and my brother was like, oh my God, you're here so early. I got there at like noon or something. He's like, you're here so early. We weren't expecting you. He's like, wait, you wake up early now, don't you? Yeah, I do. Partially because of the kid, but also, I guess I'm a morning person now. Who knew? Not stupid early morning, but morning. I like it. I feel productive now. And that's something else. Like productivity. Yes, it's one thing to be productive, but it's also another thing to feel productive. And I like both of them, right? Don't want one without the other type thing. So the real question, should you try waking up at 5 a.m.? If 5 a.m. sounds absurd to you, kind of like it did me, probably not. Maybe aim for 6, maybe 7. Is it really a 5 a.m. productivity hack? No, it's really just waking up early. But the point isn't the time, I feel like. It's the intention. For me, shifting earlier, even by 1 hour, it went from survive the morning to what can I finish this morning? I'm excited for my mornings. Mornings is actually a morning, and that's kind of crazy. That shift alone made me feel, dare I say, happier? Earlier isn't always better. Quality of sleep matters more than flexing your alarm clock time. And yeah, we know all those people. Waking up at 4 a.m., crazy. 5, crazy. Anything. Honestly, I'm happy to be waking up at a normal time at this point. But yes, your quality of sleep matters more than flexing your alarm clock time. And yes, it does get easier once your body adjusts. Right now, I feel more alert, more productive, and just more stable, which is something 4 a.m. Nikki could never say. Man, I was struggling then. It's kind of, I'm embarrassed for myself back then. How did I function? I didn't. Let's be real here. I didn't. I burnt out, went downhill, spiraled down. It was awful. Do I think one day I'll be a true 5 a.m. person? Maybe, but not today. And that's okay. What I do know is this. I'm no longer a sleep at 4 a.m. person. And that alone feels like a massive win. Maybe I'll try 5 a.m. again in a year. Maybe I quit too early. Or maybe I learned that productivity isn't about copying someone else's routine. It's about building one that works for your life. So tell me, would you try waking up at 5 a.m.? Has it worked miracles for you? Or are you secretly watching this at 1 a.m. right now? Be honest. But seriously, if you do try the 5 a.m. trick, comment below. Let me know if it works out for you and if I should try this again. If I get 100 likes on this video, I'll do this for a month. I'll do 5 a.m. for a month. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that. That's commitment. Whatever, it's out there. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this and you want to follow this journey of trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. Kind of fun, right? All right. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.